Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to be making a longer form video of this popping champagne cake. I had posted one as a short and some of you requested for a longer video of how I iced and decorated the cake. And somebody even requested for a video of me baking, icing and decorating the cake. But that would be so long, so for the baking of the cake, you can check out my other videos. I have videos of vanilla cake, red velvet, chocolate, lemon and coconut. Those are the main flavors I usually make. So please check out my channel for videos of how I mix and bake those cakes. But for today's video, we'll just do the icing and decorating of this popping champagne cake. The last one I posted as a short was done with gold sprinkles and gold balls, but today is going to be a pink champagne cake, so the balls are going to be gold and pinkish or rose gold. So here I'm just crumb coating the cake, and after the crumb coat I'm going to put it in the fridge to firm for the icing to firm up before I do the final coating of icing. So I'm going to put it in the fridge, and the crumb coat has firmed up, and now I'm just putting a final coating of icing. I'm using a piping bag. Sometimes I use a piping bag, sometimes I just use the offset spatula, but with the piping bag you apply the icing more evenly. That's why I like this method better. So after applying it, I'm going to use my scraper to just scrape until the cake is smooth. Keep scraping and taking off the excess icing, and then filling the spaces that are still there on the icing, and keep scraping until the icing is all smooth. I'm still going to do the top. Sometimes I scrape the top first before I do the sides, but today I did the sides first, and I'm doing the top, but I'll still go back to the sides. So you just keep scraping until everything is nice and smooth. And then at some point I even run hot water on my scraper, so it kind of melts the buttercream a little bit and makes it even more smooth. So when the sides are nice and smooth, I'm going to use my offset spatula to scrape the top, or to pull the icing towards me to get a nice smooth top and sharp edges. And then I'm going to put the cake in the fridge to chill overnight so that the icing firms up before I do the decorations. So this is the next morning, I'm about to start decorating. That's the champagne bottle that was printed on edible paper. It's printed on icing sheet, so I just roll out white fondant and then paste the edible image on it, so that the image is not directly on the buttercream, because it could get wet from the buttercream and ruin the image. So I put it on some white fondant and just cut it out so the fondant is not showing on the sides. If I were applying the image directly on fondant, if it was a fondant cake, I could just apply the image directly on the fondant. But since it's a buttercream cake, I like to attach it on fondant first. And I just look for where I think the front of the cake should be, and I attach the image there. So after putting it, I noticed that it was a little bit too long for that, like too tall, so I cut it, I trimmed it a little bit so that it just fits perfectly with the height of the cake. So that's the bottle. Then I'll first put some sprinkles around it, both white and gold, different sizes and shapes, just to decorate the cake a little bit before putting the bubbles on the top. And for this part, I put on gloves because I'll be touching the cake, because it's hard to apply the sprinkles without touching the cake. So I put on some gloves, and I even wet the gloves a bit so that the sprinkles could stick to the gloves for me to apply on the cake. So from time to time I dip my gloved finger into water so the sprinkles can attach or can stick to my gloved finger, especially the very tiny sprinkles. So I apply that. I start with the white and then I go to gold, and then I do the other longer gold ones. So just apply it as much or as little as you would like, or as your customer would like, your clients. The other one I posted as a short, the sides of the cake were just plain. It was just a plain white buttercream cake. The only decoration was the bubbles, the champagne bottle and the bubbles. So if you have not seen that short, you can go ahead and watch that one too. So they're slightly different but still the same method. So I have both rose gold and gold balls, or balloons if you want to call them that. So I'll just start applying them, different sizes. They have small, medium and big sizes. So just apply it so that it looks like bubbles. So it looks like you pop the champagne and the bubbles came out. So this is pink champagne. The other one was just gold balls, and the other bottle that is not the pink one. This was for a lady, so it looks more ladylike, and the other one was for a guy. Yeah, so just put the balls and adjust them, arrange them such that they look like bubbles. I think I love the way it's turning out. The mixture of the different sizes makes it look more realistic. Then I just added a happy birthday cake topper. That's a rose gold one to match the color theme. And that's it. We have a beautiful popping champagne cake, pink champagne cake. If you like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe if you haven't, and please stick around for more amazing, interesting content. Thank you so much for stopping by and for sticking around, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.